course of history about a society that can send people to the moon and build a station in space, cure a multitude of diseases, but cannot figure out how to provide the members of its society with a place to go at night.
That's right.
That's right.
Yes. We can build weapons, we can make medicines, but we cannot figure out, with all these empty properties and jobless graduates abound, how to eradicate the eyesores and empty properties that should be filled with people.
That's right.
Banks got bailed out!
We got sold out!
Banks got bailed out!
We got sold out!
Banks got bailed out!
We got sold out!
Banks got bailed out.
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 We got sold out!
I think about my son Robert and what logic he must have to employ. I think about my son Robert and what logic he must have to employ to rationalize the fact that there are unwanted, unused properties all over the state, but our family lacks a permanent residence. I wonder, will he come to the conclusion when he gets older that people are just heartless narcissists who find it more important to have toys sitting in their garage than to help a person or family member who really needs a break? Or will he just think his mother, the only person he has in the world, is a complete and abject failure and unworthy of the dignity of a roof over her head and a place to use the restroom?
Here we are at 9 Hooker Avenue. This home is owned by U.S. Bank, and it's been in foreclosure since April 2009. The CEO of U.S. Bank is Richard K. Davis. Davis' compensation is $7.32 million per year. U.S. Bank Corp. receives $7 billion in bailout funds.
Empty houses, empty buildings, foreclosures, property left and right, but homeless people with nowhere to go, nowhere to pee. No, and I'm really upset about the whole peeing thing because me and my son have run into problems. We don't even have the right to go to the restroom anymore. There has to be some type of compromise, and when there's no compromise, then that forces people to act. They don't have a choice. So, my, thoughts or comments to legislators are, we need to need to think a little bit out of the box. Things have changed. Maybe we need to think beyond the regular old banking system, the regular this, the regular that, because now we have new problems.
The big banks around here have been taking houses from all the people around here, like this one that we're at now, and all the ones that we visited along the way here. We're trying to get people into these buildings and make them community centers so we can have gardens so that the community can prosper from them instead of banks profiting from them. Because they're being dilapidated right now. Like, all this house is going to do, the roof is going to start leaking, it's just going to crumble. Just nature's going to take it back over. And while it's still here, we could use it. And we should be using it instead of the banks just having these vacant lots. It's wrong, because banks are not sentient beings. They do not have a heartbeat, they do not have hearts, they can't think. They should not be owning properties. I understand that it's through a mortgage process that the people have bought the house, and the bank has loaned them the money. But these mortgages are wrong. They trick people into these long-term commitment loans that the people can, it's a trap. It's like student loans. You're never going to be able to pay it off. It just builds up interest, it gets bigger and bigger.
The six biggest banks last year made $144 billion in bonuses and compensation for their employees and their top people. And you just take half of that, $72 billion, you can create 1.8 million jobs immediately. Take the other half and let people keep their homes.
I want to thank you and everyone who spoke and everyone who came out here today to take action. Now we're calling on our elected officials to take action and solve this problem. Here's what we want. We want to see some of these empty buildings fixed up to quality, affordable housing for those who need it. And we want the elected people to get jobs doing it, the local people. We want all the local people to work on these houses and fix these houses in the community. That'll make our community flourish. If we have that happen, we need people in these homes, and it's going to happen. If you won't do it, we'll do it ourselves. There's no reason families like Dina should be without a roof over their heads while this house sits empty. So now, we invite everyone to enjoy themselves, and we hope to see you the next time when we take back more homes for our community.